All right, let's jump into something I bet you've thought about. I know I have food and how it affects, well, how sharp our thinking is.
Yeah.
So for this deep dive, we love to learn and all that. We're going to unpack
Right.
the latest research on what foods can boost, like real cognitive function.
Awesome.
We're looking at this piece. It's called Boost Your Brain Power, 20 Superfoods for a Sharper Mind.
Catchy title. It's true, though. The idea that you can literally fuel your brain
Isn't that amazing?
for peak performance, just like, fueling your body for a workout.
I know. I was reading this, and the thing about walnuts, how they look like tiny brains,
Oh, yeah.
and they're full of omega-3s. Is there something to that?
It's not just a coincidence, I swear. Those omega-3 fatty acids,
Yeah.
they're like essential parts of brain cell membranes. They help those cells talk to each other, which is like brain 101 for memory, learning, all that.
So it's not just a visual metaphor.
Nope. There was this study actually in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry. They found that if older adults ate walnuts every day, just for 12 weeks,
Wow.
their working memory got way better.
That's wild. Okay, so zooming out a bit, how does what we eat actually affect our brains on that bigger level? What's going on there?
So think of it like this. Your brain's always on, right? Processing, remembering, controlling everything. That takes a ton of energy, and it needs the right nutrients.
Fuel.
Exactly. When we give it that good fuel through our diet, we're basically helping it be the best it can be.
Makes sense. Okay, let's break down some of these brain-boosting foods. This article puts them into groups, and we'll start with fruits. They talk about blueberries, avocados, oranges. What makes those so special?
Well, like blueberries, right? That beautiful color comes from antioxidants, and those are great for your brain. They've got a bunch of these things called anthocyanins.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
I know, right?
Anthocyanins.
But they've been shown to boost communication between those brain cells and even help with memory.
So there's more to blueberries than just the taste.
Oh yeah, way more. Then you've got avocados, which are all about those healthy fats. Mono and saturated fats in particular, those are great for the brain because they help with blood flow, meaning more good stuff gets to your brain.
And what about oranges? Everyone says those are good for you.
Right. Oranges are packed with vitamin C, another awesome antioxidant.
Oh, okay.
Think of it as like a shield for your brain cells. It protects them from damage caused by these things called free radicals. They're basically unstable molecules that can mess things up.
Gotcha. Okay, let's move on to nuts and seeds. I love those. The article mentions walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and almonds. We already talked about walnuts, but what about the other two?
All right, so pumpkin seeds
Yeah, those are good.
are full of zinc, which is involved in a bunch of brain stuff, memory, learning, the whole deal.
You got to have enough zinc.
You really do. And then almonds,
What about those?
they're loaded with vitamin E.
Another good one.
Yep, another powerful antioxidant, which is super important for protecting your brain cells from damage as you get older. There's research that links getting enough vitamin E to a lower risk of cognitive decline, as you age.
That is good to know. All right, on to a personal favorite. Vegetables. I love my veggies.
Good.
This article specifically calls out spinach, broccoli, and kale as brain-boosting superstars.
Yeah, those leafy greens,
Mm-hmm.
packed with nutrients your brain needs.
So what about spinach?
Spinach, for example, has a ton of folate. That's crucial for cells to grow and develop, including brain cells.
Important stuff.
Right. And studies show that folate might even help prevent cognitive decline.
I'm noticing a theme here. Lots of antioxidants, essential vitamins. What about broccoli?
Broccoli's got a good amount of choline,
Choline, okay.
which is actually a precursor to acetylcholine, which is like a messenger between brain cells.
Why?
Choline is especially important for memory and learning.
That's fascinating. And what's so great about kale?
Kale, kind of like other leafy greens, is full of antioxidants and carotenoids. They help protect your brain from damage caused by oxidative stress and inflammation.
Okay, so we've got fruits, nuts, and veggies. What about protein and healthy fats? I know those are important too.
Definitely. The article talks about eggs, fatty fish, and get this, Greek yogurt.
Wait, yogurt? Really?
Yeah. But let's start with eggs. Eggs, especially the yolks, are full of that choline we were just talking about.
Oh, right.
It keeps those brain cell membranes healthy and helps those neurons talk to each other.
So maybe there's something to that breakfast is the most important meal thing, especially if you're having eggs. What about fatty fish?
So fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines,
Oh, good stuff.
they're full of omega-3s, which, like we said before, are super important for how your brain develops and functions.
Okay.
Think of omega-3s as like the building blocks for healthy brain cells.
I can picture it. But Greek yogurt, how does that fit in?
This is where it gets really interesting, right? This is all about the gut-brain connection.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
So Greek yogurt, it's got probiotics, which help your gut stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all this new research showing that what's going on in your gut can actually affect your brain.
Really?
It's pretty complex, but basically your gut can influence your brain by like producing neurotransmitters that affect your mood and thinking.
So taking care of my gut health could actually help my brain.
Exactly.
Amazing. I'm learning so much today. All right, we've covered a lot, but there's one more group on this list. Superfoods and spices. There's turmeric, dark chocolate,
Oh, yeah.
green tea, quinoa, beets,
Beets.
walnut oil, oats, cinnamon.
That's a long list.
I know, right? Let's start with turmeric. What's the deal with turmeric?
Okay, turmeric has this compound called curcumin.
Mm-hmm.
It's got powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties.
I knew about the anti-inflammatory part,
Yeah?
but I didn't know it could be good for your brain.
Oh, yeah. Studies suggest it might protect the brain from damage, maybe even improve memory and how well you think.
Wow. Okay, what about dark chocolate? Is that really as good for you as people say?
Dark chocolate. I mean, in moderation, yeah.
Okay, good.
Especially the kind with lots of cocoa solids.
Mm-hmm.
It's got these things called flavonoids, which are antioxidants that could help blood flow to the brain and even make you think better.
So a little dark chocolate could actually be good for my brain.
It's possible.
I like that. What about green tea? I know so many people who swear by green tea for focus.
Green tea has L-theanine.
L-theanine.
It's an amino acid that's really good for relaxing and focusing at the same time.
Uh-huh.
And it seems to work like really well with the caffeine that's naturally in green tea.
So it's not just the caffeine.
Nope, they work together to boost your brain power and attention.
Interesting. Okay, what about quinoa?
Quinoa.
I've heard it's good brain fuel.
You heard right. It's a complex carb, which means it gives your brain energy for longer, unlike simple sugars that can make you crash.
Right.
And quinoa's got iron, which is important for getting oxygen to the brain.
What about beets? They don't seem like a brain food.
Beets are super interesting.
Okay.
They boost nitric oxide levels in your body.
Nitric oxide.
Yeah, and that helps your blood vessels relax, which improves blood flow, including to the brain.
So more good stuff gets to the brain.
Exactly.
That is fascinating. We've got walnut oil, oats, and cinnamon left.
All right, quick rundown. Walnut oil, like we said, it's full of those omega-3s. It's a tasty alternative to olive oil.
Right.
Oats are another great source of those complex carbs for sustained energy. And cinnamon.
What about cinnamon?
It needs more research, but it might help you think better and protect your brain from aging.
This has been an amazing deep dive. I am already thinking about how to eat more of these brain-boosting foods.
It's really cool, right? The fact that we can choose what we eat to help our brains be their best.
It's pretty empowering.
It really shows you how connected our food and our minds are.
So true. Thanks so much for exploring all this with me.
My pleasure. Hopefully everyone listening got some.
Food for thought. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
See ya.
Okay, so let's unpack this list you sent over of 20 foods, all geared towards muscle growth, it seems like. You're on a mission to, seriously, level up your physique.
Yeah.
Are you prepping for a competition?
Yeah.
Or just diving deep into the world of fitness nutrition?
Sure.
What are your goals? You clearly understand that. Building muscle isn't just about hitting the gym.
Right.
Those kitchen gains are just as important.
Absolutely. And what's interesting about this list is that it goes beyond just the basic protein sources. It dives into a variety of nutrients that contribute to muscle growth in different ways.
Exactly. And there are definitely a few surprises in here. But before we get to those,
Okay.
let's start with what you might call the all-star team of muscle building. The protein powerhouses. We're talking chicken, eggs, salmon, tuna, lean beef, Greek yogurt, and cottage cheese.
Got it.
You got a real mix here of animal-based proteins.
Yeah.
Which is great for avoiding diet fatigue.
That's true. It's not just about variety for the sake of your taste buds either.
Okay.
Different protein sources offer different amino acid profiles, which is essential for maximizing muscle protein synthesis.
Now, I know chicken breast gets a lot of hype for being lean.
Yeah.
But can we talk about just how much protein it packs?
Sure.
We're talking around 30 grams per serving.
Wow.
And for those watching, their fat intake it's a winner there too.
It is. And let's not forget about eggs. They're often called nature's multivitamin for a reason. They're brimming with those essential amino acids, the building blocks for muscle repair and growth.
Right.
And those essential amino acids are, well, essential because our bodies can't produce them on their own. We have to get them from our diet.
Plus, the yolk gets a bad rap sometimes, but it's actually packed with healthy fats, vitamins. They contribute to overall health.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid of the yolk.
No. Speaking of healthy fats, let's move on to salmon.
Okay.
It's not just a protein source. It's a powerhouse of omega-3 fatty acids.
Yeah. I've heard those are good for you. But how do they actually help with muscle growth?
Well, omega-3s have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. When you work out, you create tiny tears in your muscle fibers, and that's what triggers muscle growth.
Okay.
But that process also creates inflammation. Omega-3s help reduce that inflammation, allowing your muscles to recover faster and rebuild stronger.
Salmon is basically like a post-workout massage.
Yeah.
From the inside out.
Plus, omega-3s have a whole host of other health benefits beyond muscle growth.
Okay.
They're good for your heart, your brain, and even your skin.
Salmon is a win-win.
It is.
What stands out to you so far on this list? Anything you're particularly intrigued by?
I'm interested in the strategic combination of protein sources.
Okay.
For example, pairing Greek yogurt with something like chicken or salmon creates a dynamic duo for muscle recovery.
Right, because Greek yogurt contains both.
Yeah.
Whey and casein protein. Now, those who aren't familiar, whey protein is absorbed quickly by the body, delivering a rapid influx of amino acids to your muscles.
Yeah. And then casein protein comes in for the assist. It digests slowly, providing a sustained release of amino acids over several hours.
Wow.
It's like a slow drip of muscle fuel, perfect for overnight recovery.
Cottage cheese steps in.
Yeah.
As the king of casein protein, having a serving before bed, it's like giving your muscles a protein boost while you sleep.
It is. It's like setting your muscles up for an overnight construction project.
Speaking of overnight projects, let's move on to a category that's all about sustained energy.
Right.
Our carb champions.
All right.
We've got oats,
Ooh.
quinoa,
Yeah.
sweet potatoes,
Yeah.
and brown rice.
Got it.
These complex carbs provide the fuel you need to power through your workouts and support muscle growth over time.
They do. These are the building blocks of energy. Simple carbs like sugar give you a quick burst. Then you crash.
Yeah.
Complex carbs provide a slow and steady release of energy, keeping you fueled for longer.
Oats are a classic for a reason. They're like a blank canvas for a healthy breakfast.
Yeah.
You can add fruit, nuts, protein powder. The possibilities are endless.
Endless. And oats contain a type of fiber called beta-glucan, which has been shown to help regulate blood sugar levels. This is important for maintaining consistent energy levels throughout the day, which is crucial for anyone who's active and wants to avoid those mid-afternoon slumps.
So oats aren't just for breakfast anymore. They're a secret weapon for all-day energy.
Right.
What about quinoa? I know it's become pretty popular in recent years.
Yeah, it has.
But what makes it such a good choice for muscle building?
Well, for starters, it's a complete protein, which is rare for a plant-based food.
Yeah.
This means it contains all 9 essential amino acids that our bodies need. It's a great option for vegetarians and anyone looking to diversify their protein sources.
Plus, it's packed with fiber and other important nutrients like iron and magnesium, which play a role in muscle function and recovery. It's definitely a versatile ingredient that can be added to salads, soups, or even used as a base for grain bowl.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about sweet potatoes.
Okay.
They're often seen as a healthy alternative to white potatoes, but they're more than just a side dish.
Right.
Sweet potatoes are a great source of complex carbohydrates and are loaded with vitamins and antioxidants.
I love that they have that natural sweetness, which makes them feel more like a treat than a healthy carb. You can roast them, mash them, even spiralize them into noodles.
Yeah. And let's not forget about brown rice.
Okay.
It's a staple in many cultures for a reason. It's affordable, versatile, and a good source of complex carbs, fiber, and even some protein.
It's a great base for stir fries, Buddha bowls, or even as a side dish with your favorite protein. I'm sensing a theme here. It's all about those complex carbs for sustained energy.
Exactly. And this leads us to a group that might surprise some people.
Okay.
The plant-based power group.
Here's where it gets really interesting. We're talking lentils, spinach, almonds, avocados, and chia seeds.
Got it.
This is a great reminder that you don't have to eat meat to build muscle.
Absolutely. And this category is packed with nutrients that are often overlooked in the muscle building conversation.
Let's start with lentils. They're a fantastic source of both protein and fiber, which is a powerful combination for muscle growth and overall health.
Yeah. 1 cup of cooked lentils packs a whopping 18 grams of protein.
Wow.
Plus, that fiber helps slow down digestion, keeping you feeling fuller for longer and supporting stable blood sugar levels.
They're incredibly versatile, too. You can add them to soups, decent salads, veggie burgers.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
Endless. And don't underestimate the power of spinach.
Okay.
Remember Popeye? Well, spinach is a nutritional powerhouse, especially when it comes to muscle
Wait,
fuel.
are you saying spinach is the secret to Popeye's superhuman strength?
Well, maybe not superhuman, but spinach is rich in magnesium, which plays a key role in muscle contraction and relaxation. It also helps regulate protein synthesis, the process by which your muscles repair and rebuild.
So maybe there's some truth to that spinach myth after all.
Maybe.
What about almonds? I know they're a great snack, but how do they contribute to muscle growth?
Almonds are another plant-based powerhouse. They're full of protein, healthy fats, and you guessed it, more magnesium.
Okay.
That combination is a triple threat for muscle recovery and growth.
Plus, they're a convenient and portable snack, perfect for those on-the-go moments.
Yeah. And then there's avocado.
Okay.
It's a unique fruit because it's high in healthy fats, which, as we discussed, can help reduce inflammation and support hormone production.
Avocados are also rich in potassium, an electrolyte that's essential for muscle function and can help prevent cramping.
That's right. And finally, we have chia seeds. These tiny seeds are packed with nutrients, including protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and fiber.
Chia seeds are a great way to add a nutritional boost to smoothies, yogurt, or even oatmeal. They're like little sprinkles of muscle-building magic.
This list truly showcases how diverse the world of muscle-building foods can be, whether you're a devoted meat eater or exploring plant-based options.
Absolutely. But we're not done yet. We've got a few more foods to discuss, and they might surprise you.
All right. I think we're about to enter the bonus round, and these are the ones that might raise a few eyebrows. All right, let's unveil these bonus round foods. We've got peanut butter, broccoli.milk, and wait for it, dark chocolate.
Okay, I have to admit, I did a double take when I saw dark chocolate on this list. I mean, I love it, but I usually categorize it more as a treat than a muscle-building food.
I can see why that's surprising, but dark chocolate, especially the kind with a high cacao percentage, it is rich in antioxidants called flavonoids.
How do antioxidants tie into muscle growth?
Well, as we talked about earlier, intense exercise can lead to inflammation of the muscles.
Flavonoids help counteract that inflammation, which can speed up recovery and reduce muscle soreness.
So that post-workout chocolate craving might actually be your body asking for some antioxidant support. I like the way you think. What about peanut butter? It's a classic for a reason.
Absolutely. Peanut butter is a calorie-dense food.
Right.
Which is important for anyone looking to build muscle.
Right.
It also provides a good amount of protein and healthy fats, which, as we've discussed, are essential for muscle recovery and growth.
It's also super versatile. You can add it to smoothies, spread it on whole grain toast, or even just eat a spoonful straight from the jar. No judgment here.
Right. Let's move on to a less glamorous but equally important food, broccoli.
Okay.
I know it might not be everyone's favorite, but it's a nutritional powerhouse. I shouldn't be overlooked.
Broccoli often gets overshadowed by its trendier cousin. But it's packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber that contribute to overall health and, surprisingly, muscle recovery. One of the key nutrients in broccoli is vitamin C, which is a powerful antioxidant. It also plays a role in collagen production, which is important for maintaining healthy joints and connective tissues.
So broccoli is like a support system for your muscles, helping them stay strong and resilient during those intense workouts.
That's right.
And last but not least, we have milk.
Oh. I feel like milk has gone through a lot of ups and downs in terms of its health reputation. What's the verdict when it comes to muscle building?
Milk is a great source of both whey and casein protein, making it a perfect post-workout recovery drink. It provides that quick hit of amino acids from the whey and the sustained release from casein.
Plus, it's a good source of calcium, which is important for bone health. Strong bones are crucial for supporting muscle growth and preventing injuries.
What's fascinating about this entire list is how it emphasizes the importance of holistic building. It's not just about protein. It's about getting a diverse range of nutrients from whole field, unprocessed foods. I think that's a really important takeaway for our listener. Building muscle is a complex process, and it requires a well-rounded approach to nutrition.
Exactly. This list provides a fantastic foundation. It's like a blueprint for building a muscle-building diet that's both effective and enjoyable.
Speaking of enjoyable, I'm curious to hear what stands out to you the most from this list. Is there anything you've learned that you're planning to incorporate into your own diet?
Honestly, I'm impressed by the inclusion of those bonus round foods. It challenges the conventional thinking about what constitutes a muscle-building food.
I agree. It's a good reminder that healthy eating doesn't have to be restrictive or boring.
And it also highlights the fact that we're constantly learning and evolving our understanding of nutrition. What might have been considered a treat in the past could actually have benefits that we're just beginning to uncover.
That's such a great point. It's all about staying curious and open to new information.
Absolutely. Now, I want to turn the question back to you. What resonates with you the most from this list? Is there anything that surprised you or that you're excited to try?
I think the biggest takeaway for me is the emphasis on variety and balance. This list isn't about following a rigid diet plan. It's about understanding the different roles that various nutrients play in muscle growth, and then creating a dietary pattern that supports those needs.
I completely agree. And I think that's a message that's relevant for everyone, whether they're a seasoned athlete or just starting their fitness journey.
Before we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listener with a challenge.
Oh, I like where this is going. Let's hear it.
We've covered a lot of ground here, but this list of 20 foods is just the beginning. There's a whole world of muscle-building foods out there waiting to be explored. So we want to challenge you to think beyond this list.
Okay.
What other foods have you found to be beneficial for your own muscle-building journey?
Perhaps get a hidden gem out there that we haven't even considered.
We encourage you to keep experimenting, keep learning, and keep sharing your discoveries. After all, the world of nutrition is constantly evolving, and we can all benefit from each other's insights.
It's fascinating how food can be so much more than just sustenance. It's fuel, it's recovery, it's even a source of enjoyment on this muscle-building journey.
Absolutely. And this deep dive has really highlighted how understanding the why behind food choices can make all the difference. It's not about blindly following a list. It's about empowering yourself to make informed decisions about what you eat.
So as we wrap up this exploration of muscle-building foods, I'm curious to hear what your biggest takeaway is. What's the one thing that's going to stick with you?
For me, it's a reminder that building muscle isn't just about protein. It's about a symphony of nutrients working together to support your body's incredible ability to adapt and grow.
That's a great way to put it. It's like a well-coordinated orchestra with each nutrient playing its part to create a masterpiece of muscle growth. Exactly. And I think that's what makes this list so powerful. It provides a framework for understanding how different foods contribute to that symphony.
Now, before we say goodbye, I want to leave you with one final thought.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about specific foods, but what's even more important is developing a mindful approach to eating. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel, how your energy levels fluctuate, and how your body responds to your workouts.
It's all about tuning into your body's signals and using food as a tool to support your overall well-being. Muscle building is a journey, and nutrition is your roadmap.
So keep exploring, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep enjoying the process. And remember, we're always here to support you on your muscle-building adventure.
Absolutely. Feel free to reach out with any questions or share your own discoveries. We're all in this together.
Until next time, happy eating and happy lifting.